Interesting food for thought, but question for you guys. Why are people so scared of bugs? Are you scared of bugs? Insects? Six-legged creepy crawlies that have a head, thorax and abdomen, two antennae, all that stuff. Like, are you scared of them? If so, why? Are they dirty? Bugs aren't dirty, actually, technically. Probably cleaner than we are. Why do so many people hate bugs? It's very interesting. I became later in life an armchair entomologist in my 30s, my late 30s actually. I became a real fan of all things insect, creepy crawly. I have a theory, and I was sharing it with a coworker today. I grew up in the countryside. I grew up in rural Canada, eastern Canada. I grew up in Cape Breton, Nova Scotia, a small town called Louisbourg. I was surrounded by nature my whole life. It was our arcade, our place to entertain ourselves. We didn't have arcades where I grew up. We didn't have shopping malls, didn't have toy stores, movie theaters, none of that where I grew up. I mean, we could go to a place that was about 45 kilometers away and see those things occasionally, experience them, but where I grew up, we didn't have that. So how do we entertain ourselves? Mother Nature, playing outside, playing in the woods, running around till late in the evenings on summer days, summer evenings, outside playing in the woods until our mothers screamed to us to come home because it was time to eat. Us being upset that we had to go home to eat because we were having so much time playing outside, playing hide and seek in the forest, building lean-tos in the forest, building tree houses in the forest, catching fish in the forest. Yeah, you name it, that's what we did. I thought bugs were okay then, but I've been living in the big city now since like 2002. Big Asian cities. Big cities. It doesn't matter. I don't know why I threw Asian in there, because big cities are the same everywhere. It's usually a lack of green space, a lack of nature. And I think that's what, as I get older, I miss so much. Green space, nature, living things aside from people. And that's why I've gotten really into bugs and birds. There is surprisingly a large amount of nature in urban areas. There's a lot of nature if you look for it and you seek it. But gotta admit, I would like to live in a place where I don't have to seek it, or it's just in my face everywhere I go all the time. It'd be cool to get back to nature, get back into the woods, living in the forest. Well, I don't want to live in the forest, but living in a rural area. But yeah, insects. I mean, they're wonderful things that contribute so much to everything we do. They're such an integral part of our food web. And I don't understand why so many people dislike them. Yeah, guys, if you don't like bugs, leave a comment below. Tell me why. If you do like bugs, leave a comment below. Tell me why. Alright guys, Kevin here in Japan. Thanks for watching. Much appreciated.